Currently, I lay perished on the floor. However, merely days ago, I was an ordinary teenager, living alongside my flatmates. Never would I ever again listen to Remus's gossip, while I lovingly stare at him, laugh at James's terrible dad jokes, or receive Emma's sensible advice.
Where are you now when I miss you? You're sailing around in my peripheral. Where are you now? Where are you now? Where are you now?
We had such a terrific night, playing games and dancing until dawn. Among others, we played Truth or Dare.
Truth or dare?
Truth.
Okay, so who's your crush?
Ooh! Don't you dare do that to me, asshole!
Spit it out, we are friends here.
And do you know them?
Well, okay. It's actually somebody in this room. Well, it's you. Oh.
Kill her. Kill her.
Where are you now?
Drunkenness started to take hold of my body at night time, and not even painkillers seemed to help ease the queasiness. So I made the conclusive decision of my whole life to drink some water. Downstairs I stumbled so as to break free from that anguish. As I took my final breath, death hurled me down the staircase. My body crashed loudly against the ground, which caused my flatmates to come hastily to check the source of the clatter. Dejected screams rang out throughout the room when my companions found my corpse.
What's happening? Guys, come here, please. Fast.
Emma gloomily called the emergency services, while the rain cried over my passing.
Hello? This is the police. My friend has received a gun door. Can anyone from the team please?
Okay. Stay calm and don't touch anything in the crime scene. I'll be on my way soon, okay? I'm Inspector Rosie Evans, the one in charge of Longbottom's case. An ambulance has taken the cadaver. You are under investigation until a report from the forensic team is delivered. Would you mind telling me what transpired here?
Okay, come in. We only hosted a small gathering for the four of us.
So, did you consume any drugs?
We drank some alcohol, but nothing out of the ordinary.
This residence is now under investigation. You are not allowed to touch anything in the crime scene.
Okay, so this is where the party was held, and
Okay, thank you. I'll start investigating now.
thank you.
So, the investigation has concluded for today. You're all suspects in this case, and you will certainly receive a call for interrogation, okay? See you soon then. So, let's begin the interrogation. I will interrogate you all individually. Remus, stay here with me. The rest of you, wait outside with my colleague, alright?
Okay.
First, what was the victim's personality like? Did she experience depression, anxiety, or any other mental illness?
What? No. I mean, Alice was a very joyful person who always laughed at everything. She always had something to tell us and was a very funny person. And she was extroverted and really social. She was always out to hanging out and getting to know new people. But yeah, maybe lately she was crying much more than usual. She seemed to have lost her spark, didn't laugh as much, and didn't even want to talk.
I see. What might have led to that change?
Actually, during the party, she confessed that she loved me when we were playing Truth or Dare, which I didn't expect at all.
What was your reaction to that?
I told her that I would never love her back at all, since I'm in a relationship with James. So I explained to her that it was obviously never going to work out. She didn't seem to be satisfied with my response, but she pretended not to care too much and kept on playing with the rest as if nothing had happened. However, I believe that she must have been devastated on the inside, so that could be an important factor that caused her mood change. Also, I eavesdropped on a conversation between Alice and Emma in the morning before the party, in which...
Don't worry, Alice. Everything is going to be fine. There is plenty more fish in the sea. You will actually find somebody else.
No, you know it's not going to be okay. How am I supposed to be fine if I know for a fact that the only person I have ever laid my eyes upon will never love me back? He will never like me.
I know it's hard to tell your mind to stop loving someone when your heart still does. But you have to let him go. Yes, it hurts. But it will hurt more if you don't face it. Remember, no one is irreplaceable. Lose your expectations of the one. Look, I am going to tell you something about myself that not many people know about. After dating a stream of guys who cheated on me throughout my teenage years, I found myself clinging onto anyone who would show me affection. I was desperate to be loved and feel wanted. A close friend of mine told me to stop going on dates only because I thought they were the one. It was a bit of a light bulb moment. By wanting a relationship, any relationship, so badly, I ended up hurt and rejected. She told me the importance of just going with the flow, without any expectations. I think that you should try to apply this to yourself.
But you don't really make me feel any better.
That might be, but even so, keep what I told you in mind. It will be useful in the future, trust me.
I see. So that was the reason why she was different from usual, right?
Yeah, I guess so. But even though Emma gives such wise advice, she was the one who ultimately brought alcohol to someone who had alcoholic tendencies. Therefore, this shows that she did not act so wisely. Sadly, I have no more information to give you about the victim or the case. You should maybe ask Emma about the incident instead of me. She should know more about it.
So, how would you describe the victim's personality? Did she suffer from any illness, such as anxiety or post-traumatic stress disorder?
Alice was a very outgoing person, always with a smile on her face. She used to trust everyone around her and share her problems with me. But as of late, she has been more reserved and less cheerful. She started to talk less and began to keep everything to herself. I tried reaching out to her, but the only thing I was met with was rejection. This had been going on for a few weeks now, until one day she came to me and started crying all of a sudden. Alice told me all about her feelings. It seemed like she couldn't contain them anymore. She confessed me that she was in love with Remus, but it was an unrequited love. Since his day, Alice was miserable.
I have been informed about your involvement in this case, Miss Stanley. In fact, you have been accused of giving alcohol to a person who shouldn't drink at all. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
It's true that I bought the alcohol for the party, but it was James who encouraged her to drink.
I see. I will ask Mr. Johnson about this accusation of yours. Thank you for your time, Miss Stanley. So, what can you tell me about Miss Longbottom? Any mental illness that she might have had? And what was your relation with her?
She was a very nice person, but sadly, we weren't as close as I would have liked to, so I don't really have much to tell you.
Don't worry. Anything you can tell me will be helpful, no matter how small or unimportant.
Well, I remember the night after the party when... Hi Alice, is everything alright?
No, dude. I don't even know what I'm doing. I can't even see the streets. This sounds like shit.
Should I bring you some medicine? You don't look good.
No, I think I'm just going to sleep. Hope to be back tomorrow.
I wholeheartedly believe that some painkillers will do you good. You will not be able to properly rest in that state. You will need this.
Well, if you say so, I trust you.
Kill her.
Okay, so here you have, and make sure to only take the recommended doses. If you take more than this, it will be even worse for you. So only take what I gave you.
Okay. All of it?
Yeah, all of it.
Yes, take all of it.
Done.
Nice. That's all I remember.
Oh my. Why would you give her those pills when she was already so drunk?
Well, I don't know. They told me it could help her.
They? Who are you talking about?
Oh, no one.
Okay. Alright, fine. Thanks for your time. You can go now.
Okay, see you soon, Inspector.
See you. They.
Come in.
Hello?
Hello. Take a seat, please.
I am Inspector Rosie Evans.
Okay.
Good afternoon, Miss Johnson. I do not wish to steal your time. I know you have matters to attend to, but this is an urgent business. One of your son's friends, Alice Longbottom, has recently perished, and James is a suspect of murder. What's more, his fingerprints were found on the medicine box that caused her death. When I interrogated him, he mentioned some they that nobody else knew about. Do you know anything about it?
Oh, my sweet son. I would never imagine that his schizophrenia goes that far. Devil was never in his vocabulary.
I see. Thank you for the information, ma'am.
Inspector, is Mr. going to be okay?
I can make no promises, ma'am. Anyway, I have to go. Have a good day.
Dear Inspector Evans, I cannot stand it anymore. The truth is a burden I can no longer bear. Accordingly, I have decided to write my last words as a confession letter. I have kept my illness secret for a long time, but now I have no other choice but to let it see the light. I did indeed murder Alice, but the haunting voices warned me about the threat I meant to
Kill her.
since Remus, who she loved, was in love with me. That was why she was a menace to my life. I had no other choice but to kill her to save myself.
Kill her.
I took advantage of her being drunk to give her tons of pills without her noticing it. That, mixed with all the amount of alcohol I encouraged her to drink, would definitely kill her. After that, it was only a matter of time until she eventually died. However, I do not want anyone to remember me as a bad person or a murderer. I was only acting in self-defense, and in any case, if someone has to be remembered as a murderer, that is Alice. I only took the law into my own hands and made justice, even when I knew that everyone would judge me for my actions. Still, even if Alice totally deserved her ending, I fully regret my decision, so I chose to go with her. Yours sincerely, James Johnson.
Inspector, is myself going to be okay? Inspector, is going to be my son okay?